Appreciate the beauty of nature and taste what's in season every month. What food will foreign consume for a traditional Chinese solar term?
The solar term grain in ear, or芒种in Chinese, means many crops such as wheat are ripening, and grains should be sown in June. During this period, you will see wheat being harvested in northern China, and late rice being grown in the south. Generally, fertilization, deinsectization, and disease prevention also need to be done at this time. The word 芒种 is a pun on busy planting in Chinese, which forecasts grain in ear is one of the busiest periods of time for farmers. Grain in ear usually kicks off a period of abundant rainfall and the weather is sultry. Plums ripen only in this season. It's suggested to have a light diet in midsummer, containing a variety of natural high-quality organic acids and rich minerals. In August 2018, Miss Lucia Pasqualini came to this city to serve as Consul General of Italy in Guangzhou. Just like Matteo Ricci, the great missionary who came to China in the 16th century, she's from Marche province in central Italy and also determined to promote cooperation and exchanges between China and Italy. At the end of her 4-year tenure, Lucia is curating a full photo exhibition called Edo, Elego, Summa. Hello, Miss Lucia.
你好 Vivian.
哇，你的中文很好哎。
马马虎虎。
And I'm really curious about the theme of this exhibition. Edo, Elego, Summa. What's the exact meaning of that?
So Edo Ergo Summa is a Latin word, and literally it means 我吃饭所以我在。
Oh, 我食故我在. I think the original version, which was written by the French philosopher René Descartes, I think, therefore I am. But now it becomes, I eat, therefore I am.
Yes, truly Italian. Italian cuisine is well renowned all around the world. Wherever you go, you find Italian restaurants, also not run by Italians. I think the secret of Italian cuisine success is based on the ingredients, high quality ingredients, but the fact that it's simple to make, it's easily to reproduce with few ingredients, it's not elaborate.
As we could see, there are so many beautiful pictures here. Are these pictures taken by the same photographer?
Exactly. The photographs are taken by Francesco Tonelli, who's a very renowned food stylist based in New York. He works with the most famous Michelin star chefs. He comes from my hometown. I met him in New York and I was impressed by his works because they go behind photography. I think it's pure art. This is the works of his life, and we found a thread, a story to tell. Italian ingredients, of contamination, of arts. We have a section dedicated to lights and shadow, which reminds a lot Italian artists. And then at the very, very end, I asked him to make some photos about Chinese dishes because we are in China, and I want to prove that this is a story also between Italy and China. So Edward Gosumi is much more than a food exhibition. It goes beyond. It's a journey through culture, creativity, art, and exchanges.
So why not just walk around and enjoy this beautiful journey? Let's go! I think Italian cuisine attaches great importance to the essence and quality of ingredients. And I'm very impressed by the mellow flavor of mozzarella and the fruity smell of extra virgin olive oil, and also the strong wheat aroma of the spaghetti.
Yes, the secret of the Italian cuisine success around the world is based on the quality of ingredients. We have over 849 products recognized under two denominations, the DOP, which define the origins, and IGP, which designate the geographic location where the product comes. And that makes the difference.
I think China and Italy both consider agriculture as a very important sector. Chinese government have made a lot of efforts to feed like 27% population of the world to using some advanced technology. For example, at the end of 2021, the double season yield per hectare of hybrid rice, which is developed by a famous Chinese scientist, Yuan Nongping,
Yes.
exceeded 22.5 thousand kilograms, and which means 1 hectare of land could feed 75 Chinese people.
Yeah, I know that these important figures for China passed away recently, and everybody mourned. It was extremely important.
And it's really difficult too.
Yeah, we had also a similar figure in the 19th century, Senator Cappelli, who did the same thing. He created a new feed for the wheat at the base of the pasta. And he helped to produce more wheat to feed more people. This is important to continue to invest in technology to improve it, but also keeping the tradition. So we are now in China. The section's name is Bringing China to the Table. It's the end of our journey, and this is a tribute to the Chinese culinary culture. We want to pay homage to the great influence that the Chinese culinary culture had also on Italy, as we said before. And here we have some of the most renowned ingredients like
Wow.
rice or lychee and dishes.
Wow, this rice is quite special because rice is very simple without any seasoning, but it looks like an artwork in this picture.
It's essential in the Chinese culture. Wherever you go, you have white rice. Then we have lychee, it's a symbol of Cantonese fruits.
Yeah, my favorite.
My favorite too. And mooncakes.
Mooncakes. These two pictures describe a whole story of
Yes.
a foodie.
Exactly. Before and after.
After.
I'm hungry. What about you?
Oh, after seeing all these food pictures, I'm extremely hungry now.
Yes. Why don't we go to an Italian restaurant not far from here? What do you think?
Sure, why not?
Let's go.
Go.
Welcome, Vivian. This is Da Francesco Yabe.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Yabi.
Nice to meet you.
Didn't you tell me that you want to bring me to an authentic Italian restaurant?
And this is an authentic Italian restaurant run by a Japanese in love with Italy.
How come you run an Italian restaurant instead of a Japanese one?
Well, I'm Japanese. I was born in Japan, but 1973, the first time I went to Italy. And then I fall in love with the Italian food and the culture. So that is the start of the connection with the Italian food.
Mr. Yabi said
The essence of Italian food lies in garden plots. The agricultural products got him fascinated by Italian food.
You can see the rice, the mushroom kind of.
Mushroom.
This one is the particular is olive oil from Tuscany, okay? But all of the region has a different and they're good.
And a different taste.
Different taste.
So speaking of their agricultural products, I heard that in Italy, several generations of the same family will focus on improving the same agricultural product. In your mind, what's the inner motivation for that?
Because they're always looking for the quality, not the quantity. They're very proud. That is makes the food is better, safe. So that is, I think, is everybody's goal of the Italian people.
What's the biggest difference of farming culture between Italy and China?
I actually would like to talk more about the similarities. If I think about Italian agriculture, I think about the beautiful Italian vineyards, how they are very good kept, they are designed. During my tenure, I visited one sea, the beautiful rice terraces or the beautiful tea plantations. So they are like a painting. The progress is happening a lot to produce more in a better way and more sustainable. And I'm sure we have many things in common to share, to learn from each other.
Nowadays, farming in Italy are still mainly managed directly by the household, which stimulates people's enthusiasm for farming to the great extent. In Italy, agriculture is not only an industry of significance, but also considered an idealized lifestyle by the social elites.
In China, as in Italy, the younger generation has become the new force in modern agriculture. Smart farms, like the one I visited a few days ago, have improved the efficiency and quality of their produce through a standardized system of rice cultivation that eases the management of rice fields. Nowadays, as the idea of organic agricultural products has become mainstream, Italy and China also have similarities.
One of the requirements of Italian cuisine is to use seasonable ingredients, which takes into account the natural cycle and the social cost from the perspective of the environment and the health.
There is a diary philosophy for many Chinese. We like to eat fresh food. The saying is like, refrain from eating what's not in season. And the green plums are the seasonal food for green in ear. We just picked them 2 days ago and hope you will like it.
Sure, let's try. Huh? Yeah. I love it. Because it has this bitter taste and the contrast with the sugar. It's very pleasant. I like it.
Thank you so much.
Good, I have two.
I'm glad to hear that. So what's the harvest time in Italy?
Our time is June.
It's also a special period for you because it's coming to an end in your tenure, and I wonder what's the next station for you.
I'm going back to Rome, where I will be in charge of the office for the foreign direct investment, digitalizations of experts. So many interesting things, and I hope to continue to work with China.
I hope you have success in your next journey.
But before leaving, we should leave our Chinese friends with a recipe. What do you think?
Sure.
Why don't we make a tiramisu for our Chinese friends?
Wow, I would love to.
Let's go.
Let's go.
everybody can make tiramisu. It's so easy.
What's the exact meaning of tiramisu?
It means cheer me up. It's
Cheer me
a
up.
beautiful name, you know?
So how about let's try,
Let's try
our
it.
dessert?
Yeah, but let's try what we made.
Wow, it's divine. I can't believe
You made
this
this.
professional taste is made by myself.
Yeah.
And by you too.
Yeah, put inside with the biscuit.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, that's right.
Well, tiramisu is one of the most famous dessert, not just limited in Italy, but worldwide. And as you tasting now, it tastes very good. This recipe has many. This one particularly I like very much. The surprise, to be honest. Also, every family has this recipe with their love. This is very, I can say, representing Italy. But also, as you can see today, this is not so difficult to make it. And with your love, you can make it even better.
It's perfect for me now.
Okay?
You can improve, and you can also adjust the ingredients. Some they had some liquor or some chocolate chips. It's up to you. You can make a different variation. But this is the classical one, the one you learn when you're a kid.
Tiramisu is delicious and nutritious, considering the essence of the corp. The ancient Roman philosopher Marcus Cicero considered the farming the best of all Roman occupation, with guaranteed returns, but no profit to be delivered. It was the seamless hard work. Even today, we should not forget the spirit of farming.
In China, the idea of encouraging agriculture instead of trade emerged in the Warring States period and became the mainstream ideology in the Qing and Han dynasties. It seems that the two great civilizations happen to hold the same views on agriculture. From 27 BC to 200 AD, the Han Dynasty and the Roman Empire were both superpowers that coexisted in the world.
But unfortunately, they failed to get a chance to cooperate. Gan Ying, the envoy sent by the Han Dynasty on a mission to the Roman Empire, only reached the coast of the Persian Gulf. And when the emissaries sent by the Roman Emperor Antoninus Pius arrived in China to facilitate an alliance between the two countries, the gifts they brought were considered too ordinary, so the Han Dynasty didn't believe that Rome was rich and powerful and ignored them.
What really connected China and Italy was the Silk Road.
How do you think the Silk Road played an important role for the cooperation between Italy and China?
Well, Silk Road played an important role over the century. Many goods travel from east to west and from west to east, also in terms of knowledge. Think about Marco Polo, who came here in China in the 14th century, and then Limado, the renowned Limado, who brought his knowledge, the astronomical, physics. So the European, they discover tea, silk, through the Silk Road.
So it brings a lot of culture
Exchanges in general.
As you have lived in China for more than 8 years, so what's the highlight for the cooperation between Italy and China?
Yeah, the academic cooperation is extremely important because we are now in a situation where progress can only happen with the cooperation of the entire world. The more the team is international, the more you have a chance to progress in technology. We've been working at the consulate to facilitate this dialogue between universities and students. China is an important country, it's doing very well, and I always said that I'm amazed at what China is reaching 40 years. Really, only determination and great work at it works can bring you there.
Was there any special moment for showing the true words of friendship between Italy and China?
Oh, wow, yes. As I said, I was in Beijing 2008 for the Olympics. And that year there was a Wenchou earthquake. Italy sent immediately material and emergency units to help Chinese people in that very difficult moment. So there's always been a great solidarity, and Chinese never forget this. So, and now during COVID, of course, we received great support from Chinese friends, especially the municipality. I want to thank the Guangzhou municipality and all the sister city. There was a great exchange with Italian cities in terms of masks and solidarity. This is the essence of friendship and cooperation, and goes beyond. I think that Chinese people, they keep these moments in their hearts.
So, under the framework of the Belt and Road Initiative, what are the prospects for the further cooperations between Italy and China?
Let's continue with the easiest way, conviviality and dialogue.
And
Education? Absolutely.
between our countries?
Yes, be more focused on similarities than differences. Italy and China, over the centuries, proved to have many things in common. Each one of us plays an important role to keep this dialogue vivid and open.
Last but not least, let's cheer for the hard work.
Cheer for food without borders.
Cheer for friendship without borders.
Cheers!
Cheers!
In October 2021, when the foreign ministers of China and Italy held talks in Rome, they reiterated their willingness to expand practical cooperation in energy, aviation and aerospace, communications, agriculture, and other areas. The stories between China and Italy along the Belt and Road are still continuing. Just like those who are busy harvesting and planting crops during grain in ear, the two countries are sure to carry on the past and open the way for future.